So I went to New York yesterday, guys.
I hate New York. It's the worst.
Oh my god.
The worst place ever.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the P-Pod. This is episode
Dose.
2.
For the Spanish speaking.
Good to be back.
Wow, that's punny. So, we have a lot to talk about today, including the great city of New York, which Mark does not like.
No, I don't. At all. Not at all, but
Yeah.
like you went during the holidays,
I did.
that's when I'll go. But in general, I try to avoid it.
What about...
Sorry.
What about the city? What aspects of it do you not like? I'm a fan of the city, but
It's
what
way
do you...
too crowded.
Yeah.
It's a little dirty in the streets and all. I think it could, a little cleanup would be nice. It's a little far as well. It's for certain people. I feel New York.
You like it or you don't. Yeah. See, I'm a fan of the city, the hustle and the bustle. I like it. I mean, there's the main parts like Times Square and Rockefeller Center, where everybody goes, the most touristy places.
You have to.
And then there's also the more residential, quiet parts that I really like a lot because it's nice over in those
there's
areas.
like no reason to go out there. There's no Christmas tree or anything in the residential parts.
It's fair enough. Although, if you were an inhabitant of the city, I could see it being
discover
very, very
new things, of
clean.
course. But as far as like
if you're
tourist
going,
thing, if somebody came from Europe and they went to New York,
right.
that's an experience.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's something you'd see a lot in New York is European tourists or something.
That's fine. I understand that. Well, I think you should. It's New York City.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, they got speedos. I don't get it.
Yeah,
freaking Italians, man.
What do you think about the city?
Cut that out.
What do you think of
We're
this?
talking about Italians. God, I freaking hate Italians, dude.
What do you think of the city?
I'm kind of indifferent. New York is kind of a fun thing for a one-time experience, but I wouldn't really go back.
Just to go. You have to have a reason to go.
You wouldn't stay there.
Yeah. No. Well, maybe.
Because Kevin stayed 2 nights one time.
I did.
It's a long time.
That's too long.
I had a good time. I think you have to find things to do, though. I wouldn't just if you just go and have no purpose. I guess it's less exciting than if you're going. Like I went to see a few talk shows in New York. I went to Central Park. Like that's fun.
That's fun.
But if you're going just to walk around, like you can pretty much see it in a day or two.
Yeah, that's what I would say. Yeah. I'd say that. That's what I would say. Yeah, That's what I would say.
But it's also expensive as well.
That's true.
You drove, which I think that's a good move. But as far as my family goes, we don't drive there. We take the train.
That's a train ticket.
That's $33
a person.
Round trip. So times 4, and then to go to New York, is it worth it?
That's true. I guess it just all depends on why you're going, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, like I've been to like a couple concerts at Madison Square Garden, but you have to eat that train ticket, of course. But.
That's true. I'll tell you, I think one thing, especially for people who live in like New Jersey, we kind of take the city for granted sometimes. Because when I went down to Atlanta this past summer, I met some people from down there, and they were all fascinated when I told them I'm from New Jersey, and they said, "Oh my God, you're from New Jersey?
Doesn't it smell up there?
Is everyone like Snooki?" No. They were kind of like, "What is New York like? Is it an amazing place? It's so cool." And I'm just kind of like, "Yeah, it's just there."
Yeah, Well, sure.
Because it's so normal for us to have that.
Like I said, like the Europeans and everything, and just anybody traveling to America, I feel they should go to New York.
Right.
Ideal city is Philadelphia for me. A little hustle, not too much going on.
That's true.
It's smaller. You know where to go. Close. It's only an hour drive from here.
That's true.
So and you don't have to pay like a garage or anything. You can park on the street, go wherever.
Right.
It's very nice.
He's also a big Philly sports fan.
Philly sports guy too. So you can also go to games. Probably cheaper.
It's true.
And you can just show up.
Right. Whenever I go to see a New York Knicks game, it's always when they play the Sixers because it's so much more reasonable to go and see.
You wouldn't go to Madison Square Garden. I mean, Madison Square Garden.
Maybe once eventually, but it's expensive.
That's an experience.
Yeah,
Madison Square Garden, which it's a nice place.
Philly's all right. I'm not much of a city person myself. I'm more of a
watershed
suburbs or pretty rural.
Yeah.
Like a watershed where they have numerous acres of land.
Numerous.
So you're a
bountiful,
a rural type of guy.
Yeah, I like rural lands.
So you would move to Allentown.
Yeah, probably.
Allentown is rural for all of our non-local viewers.
If you didn't pick that
You
up.
didn't pick it up by the context clues.
Wait, so how did you? So to get to New York, you drove, right?
Yeah, I drove. Which, by the way, my family just got a new car.
Wow. What kind?
Yeah, it is an orange Jeep Grand Cherokee. I believe it's 2015.
Wow, that's crazy. That's something neither of us have heard this so far.
Wow. Well, do you like it?
It's a cool car, you know. It's orange. That's a good color. It's got one of those nice little computers.
It's orange?
Yeah.
You bought an orange
It's
Jeep?
orange. Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
It's orange.
Did you hear it's orange though?
Did you hear it's orange? It's got one of those nice little computers in the
is
front.
it pulp or without pulp?
It's with pulp. There's a lot.
Or some pulp?
It's, it's got one of those little computers in the front where you can like press the screen.
The GPS
But
and
those
all.
are cool. But I kind of am afraid of those sometimes because like
Distracting.
they're distracting. Like if you get the wrong person behind the wheel with one of those computers, imagine the accidents that could just happen.
Oh, you're
Being
right.
distracted by the computers.
But it's one of the biggest distractions that needs to be addressed while driving.
Roadhead?
Is
Giving blood.
Snapchat, the Snapchat speedometer.
Oh, I
I
know.
think they got to get rid of that.
There's honestly
that's-
no
What's the
reason.
point of that?
Yeah, that is kind of
Why
dumb.
is that a thing?
I don't like that. I never use it. Like. I guess you really have to be one of those Snapchat and Drive fellas.
Like
to
they
be into
only
that, you know?
people only do that when they're going like 115 on 95, and it's like that's just dangerous.
That is
that doesn't
dangerous.
look like
Yeah.
fun.
That's
Why is that a thing?
well, why do you think that's the thing? I want your insight because
I
you
was
are the
gonna
only
say-
one who knows.
I was gonna say that I think Snapchat's just irresponsible, and they're promoting irresponsible behavior.
Although when you enter
True.
the app, they do give you
but what's that?
It says, "Please do not Snapchat
Yeah, but
while
what's that,
driving."
though?
Does it really
It's
say
It's
that?
not gonna do
It's
anything.
not
though.
doing it. It's not
Yeah,
stopping anybody.
They're like, oh, I'm not supposed to. Okay,
Oh,
I'll just
shit.
put this back. I'll
never
put
mind.
Never mind. So I mean, like, there's a lot of distractions for drivers now.
Yeah,
you know?
I
Like,
think that's one thing that can be just nipped in the butt like this, but nobody's done anything about it. Like,
Yeah, you're
they
right.
haven't addressed it.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm sure there's lawsuits out against Snapchat for this. So I hope
I wonder
a lawsuit.
if there's-
I read about one a while ago, but I hope a lawsuit will kind of stop this whole speedometer thing.
Let's see if there's a Snapchat while driving accident story. Teen took Snapchat photos while crashing Mercedes at 107 miles per hour.
Yeah, here's another one too.
It's on the Washington
115.
Post. Snapchat video shows driver going 115 miles per hour in car moments before fatal crash. That is absurd. Who do you think should be liable?
I think
Fully liable.
out of good conscience, Snapchat should just get rid of
Snapchat.
it.
Get rid of it.
Who do you think would win in a hand-to-hand combat? Snapchat or Facebook?
Hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
Probably Facebook. More older people are on that, as well as some of people our age.
Yeah.
And I feel like older people don't use Snapchat at all, really.
Right.
Yeah, I think you're right. So you think that Facebook would beat
Well, I
the
think
snot out of
Facebook
Snapchat?
has a lot more to offer than Snapchat
It does.
as well.
It
Hey, you
does.
know what?
It's a whole different thing, I
Right.
feel. But Facebook has over 1 billion users.
It's true. It's true.
Snapchat,
That's
I feel like
insane.
they probably don't have as many.
Snapchat, you definitely do not reach as wide of an audience. Facebook, you've seen it, especially in this past election cycle, things that you share will, depending on who you're sharing it to, could impact the way that they perceive what's actually happening in real life,
Yes.
i.e. fake news articles.
Which is why I deleted my Facebook.
Which is why I actually deleted it.
I'm done with it
See,
now.
you have to be, I guess, it just depends on how you use Facebook to determine like what you see on there.
But also that
you know?
stuff, you can't escape it, is the thing.
That's true.
You
It's
cannot
everywhere.
escape it. It's not only is
Yeah.
it on the ticker on the side, but people also post the things as well.
Everyone shares them. I don't know why people still
Everybody
share
shares
them.
it.
Well, because people don't know. People don't know
They
that
don't
it's
know.
fake. Yeah, that's the thing.
I know people that
There is a stat.
genuinely believe all that stuff is true.
Yeah, there is a stat. I wrote a paper on this for college this past semester. Through the months of August until November 8th, Election Day, the top 20 performing fake news articles outperformed the top 20 legitimate news sources by over 1.4 million hits
I believe that.
on the internet.
I believe it.
So
Yeah.
that's insane.
There's just a lot of crazy stuff that
It
they
is.
post too, and it's so like wildly ridiculous. And you would
Right.
think like this can't be true, but people actually believe
It's
it. And they
true,
click on
yeah.
it.
You would,
And
people,
then-
people just assume that everything from Facebook is true, but it's not like background checked. It could
Right.
literally
I know.
just be coming from a kid that like
Right.
Yeah, it could
stitched
be.
it together and made it, and it turns into a huge news source.
There are people sitting behind their computers right now writing these fake news articles, making AdSense money essentially.
Pretty much.
And there's real journalists getting fired for putting out faulty stories.
Yeah, it's not.
But these fake news writers are having just as much of an impact as legitimate journalists. And the way people perceive things, I guess,
think it's
is
real.
it could be considered reality. So like, how do you go about combating this?
Here's how I do
You know?
it. Delete your Facebook.
Delete your
it's a lot
Facebook.
better. Like, honestly, after
Right.
I deleted it, it's been a lot better. It's a lot less frustrating. I don't have
Right.
to see it anymore. Ignorance is bliss, as they say.
It's true.
So I'm fine with that.
That's all right. I mean,
I feel like that's what you got to do.
in the paper that I wrote, the solution that I suggested was to hold fake news sources to the same accountability that we hold journalists. Because if they were held to the same laws,
But
they'd be
people aren't.
screwed.
But people aren't. People are too stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever Googled Punchable Faces?
No,
No.
Let's take a look at what comes up.
this is gonna be a shit show, dude.
Oh man,
Chris Christie is.
Yeah.
Ted Cruz is the
Oh,
first one,
yeah.
is what I said.
that is.
Look at that guy.
Oh. We're just gonna look at these here. What do you think?
Wow, Mac Miller is
Who would
the
win
first.
in a cage fight here?
I like how Ted Cruz is 2 of the first.
So he would
Bro.
win. Yeah, but this guy's too as well.
Yeah, he's
Oh man, these guys.
Josh
So,
back to back.
Pat, if you ran into one of these people in public, would you just?
Which one would you punch in the
Which
face?
one would you punch?
Which, if I had
On
to
the
punch
top.
one
Of these
Two
top
rows.
2 rows here, which one would you punch in the? That's the guy from MSNBC, isn't it?
Yeah.
That guy. He's a little bit.
Yeah, he's a little left. but
Yeah.
He means
Wow, I don't. It's such a hard.
well. Is that the guy from Home Alone?
I think so.
I might punch him first.
The guy from
honestly.
Home Alone.
That kid looks like.
Oh.
Wow.
Ooh, I don't know, man. I would
It's just
probably.
like a fist magnet.
Who is this guy here? This is.
I think that's just a generic kind of thing.
generic
this
thing?
guy, he was with Trump's campaign here.
Was
What's
he?
His, yeah, click on him. What's his name?
His name is.
Oh, God.
13 most punchable faces in America.
That's actually a better list, I think, than Punchable. Let's look at that list.
Okay. We have Ted Cruz is the headlining picture.
Okay.
So I guess from what it looks like, Ted Cruz has the most punchable face in all of America right now. That's
fair.
insane.
That's fair.
I agree though. He is a pretty punchable face.
All right, so
Ted Cruz is number 1.
Oh my
Bill
god.
Crystal.
Crystal,
Right, Bill
the
Crystal.
guy from.
He does.
He was the former Trump campaign guy, right?
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
That guy.
Mark Halpern.
That's not that punchable.
Looks like he already got punched.
Yeah, I don't know.
And
Oh,
you
well,
have who is this?
Shkreli, yeah.
Martin's. Oh yeah,
Shkreli,
yeah, of
yes.
course. And you have
Okay.
He's like a
Eric
normal
Cantor,
person to me.
Jesse
Oh.
Waters.
Yeah, yes, he has a punchable face, that guy.
Walter Palmer. I don't know about him.
What is he?
Animal
Murderer,
guy.
liar, coward, lousy shot, dentist. He's got nice. Jason
Wow.
Chaffetz.
Wow.
Can we get the video of him crying over Abraham Lincoln's assassination?
Yeah, sure.
Can we get
Put
that
up
video?
there? Yeah. Jason
All right.
Chaffetz. Roosh V? Who's that?
Roosh V. I don't know. Oh yeah,
Scott
Lord
Disick.
Disick.
Oh.
But he's pretty though.
Yeah,
too.
Todd Starnes. Yeah, you could probably like knock his face off. Probably.
Yeah,
You know,
probably.
Who's this?
Oh, Jaden
Smith, a punchable face, huh?
Nah, I wouldn't punch him in the
No,
face.
he's a pretty normal looking guy. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but he's weird, but
he's a little weird. That's all right though. I mean,
I might punch
the
him.
dresses and all. I don't
yeah.
know.
Do you think
Those
any of these
are-
pictures?
I don't know if that's too punchable.
Do you think any of these pictures are just what, like, it's a person that the author just didn't like? That he actually personally
Well,
knows?
no. Well, this
Maybe.
has both right and left people on
Yeah,
it.
it does. Wow. So many punchable faces.
Wait, go back to that list
That list.
because I think. Here, let's go through it again. I'm gonna pick.
who your most punchable face
That's
is?
Waters.
Waters?
Yeah, that guy is. He's a. Oh yeah, I don't like him at all.
He's
he's a d-bag.
You know what?
Insufferable prick.
He is.
Racist Fox News producer.
Celebrity frat bro who just
You know
escaped a rape conviction. Oh my god.
Sure.
What is this
Watch this
list?
video. You should watch the video of him. He did a segment on Chinatown.
He did?
So racist. Like, it's unbelievable.
That's insane. You know what? If you've made it this far in the video, comment below who you think the most punchable face in the United States is
Other than
right
us
now.
three.
Other than us three. Of
Yeah.
course, very punchable faces.
Yeah.
So wait, who are you guys choosing then? Out of the top 13 list?
Out of the top 13, I probably...
Ted Cruz. That's
I have
too
to go
easy,
with
though.
Ted Cruz. I don't...
Does have a very punchable
Probably
face.
too. I don't think Mark Hamplin.
I'm gonna go with Bill Crystal.
That's fair.
Really, you might kill him. The guy looks pretty old.
Yeah.
That's the pleasure. I go.
What do you think,
Here,
Pat?
for me, it's further down. It's Jason Chaffetz.
What about him?
This guy?
Chaffetz.
He looks like a rat.
He does. He does.
And I have this thing where I really like punching rats.
Wow. I think that does it for this episode of the P-Pod, guys. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like it and comment below. Also,
Subscribe.
subscribe!
Yeah, do that.
Yep.
Comment with those punchable faces as well.
Comment,
if you
yeah, your
did.
punchable, make sure you comment your punchable faces. Help us reach 15 likes on this video.
Let's do it.
15 likes. Let's get 15
and
likes.
30 dislikes here. Let's double.
Yeah.
30 dislikes? Alright, 30 dislikes.
Yeah.
45
Make
of
sure-
anything is
Oh,
great.
Make sure to slap that subscribe button. All right.
Speaking of 45,
That is
let's get to 45 subscribers.
45 subscribers.
I'm still not subscribed, guys.
Oh,
Did
man.
you guys know that?
That's insane. Well, I
Happy
guess
New Year.
Happy New Year. See you in the next video.
See you next year.
See ya.